originally done, just in case it start melt.
Alright.
Please give me that.
Huh? Holy moso.
I say on the edge. Give me.
Yeah.
Fire
Start
and here.
I try to zoom it out. Huh? Check your arm thing there. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check your arm. Check your things. See video. All right. Yeah, log on.
You the in here, right?
Yeah.
So I could leave it key.
Yeah. Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. We're on. We'll test up before we get in. Alright, good night. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Huh? Yeah, that's what I said. Check it, see the show there. Roger that, Jacqueline Gentle. Testing 1, 2, 3. Don't you forget the highlights. Alright, we're operating live out of our studio in our own yard, in our own house. Alright, one of these days we'll have high-tech legit thing. But right now, we gotta creep before we walk, and with the creep. Why? No, with the creep before we walk, right? To start in our house. Wait, alright, Tapa. What don't make no sense? But alright, hold on. Turn that way. When I turn that way, I get a pink thing. No, I need to do it so I can see. If I pause and I see it. Right there. That's why. This need to go in. Go back on your seat now. Go back on your seat.
I just see right there.
No, because that's have a time delay.
Go again.
No lento não, não pode não. Não, não pode, não vai ter não. Think I regret the whole year. Good. Watching all the way from Haiti. You know the show more? So what happen now? You come closer when it's going closer.
Yeah, but then you know what I mean.
Oh, like this? Landscape now, look, we're going to transfer it to the YouTube.
That's why I don't want to come.
Right now.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
begin. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah. All right. I'm coming in. 1, 2, 3. What? What? Stop laughing. Let's get this show started. Come on. Come on, come on. Are you ready though? Ready? Alright, let's go. Yeah! Alright. I'm here tonight with the key to the city. Yeah. Good night, everyone. I have the key to the city. I'm a great inventor. Yeah.
What you invent, Pop?
Me? You want to know what I invent?
Yes.
Well, first of all, I'm proud to be in Belize. You know, this is where I grew up. Yeah. And I'm so happy to receive the key to the city. Yeah. You know, I hope this key can open something. I hope this key can open something, you know. I'm so proud to have the key to the city. Yeah.
What's your invention?
Oh, my invention? I invented Palbaram. What are you laughing? Let me. You see, I got my invention. I can show you what I invent. Let me get it for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I invented the Palbaram. Yeah, you know. Here it is. They call it. The scientific name is Palbaram, but the local name, the people in Belize, they call it hard time biscuit. Yeah. You know, Palbaram is my proud invention. Why I don't feel like you're taking me serious? Why are you crying? I invented the Palbaram. You know? And right now, it's still in this infancy stage. You know, because we're working on packaging. You know, we're going to package these, oh shoot. We're going to package these Palbaram. And we're going to sell these Palbaram to Jamaica, to Haiti.
What about the people in the U.S.?
Yeah, we're sending it out to the States too. Yeah. So maybe when I go to Chicago, I get a key to the city there for my invention. My invention is called the Palbaram, locally known as hard time biscuit. Yeah. I'm so proud of myself, a Belizean, to get a key to the city. Fiona, I'm going to go all over the damn place opening doors with this key. Yeah. But let me tell you something. You see, Beanie Man says who got a key to his bimmer? I got a key to my Palbaram. Yeah. So you can have, you see, hard time biscuits are coming back, and they're coming back revamped, you know. You can eat them with peanuts, butter. You can eat your hard time biscuit with butter. Oh shoot. You can, you know, have you ever had hard time biscuit with butter? Oh come on, man. This makes peanut butter go to shame. Yeah. You know, you get a good stick of margarine butter and you slap it on.
All over it.
Yeah, all over it. All over. You can make a Palbaram sandwich and put the butter in the middle. You want to try one? No. Come on. This is free. Oh, you pour the Palbaram, aka hard time biscuit. You go just bite right in. You know? Yeah. So, guys, yeah.
How do you eat it with butter?
With butter, Hand me a knife and I put on some butter on it for you. Hard time biscuit. My invention. I got the key to the city for inventing Palbarong, aka hard time biscuit.
So you can open up doors.
I'm going to open up doors. I'm going to open your future with this key. I'm going to open your future. Watch it. You want one?
Where's the key?
You want one? Hey. And we're not mean, you know. When you buy a shilling chips nowadays, shilling chips are being like 5 chips. You know, when you buy an Oreo cookie, you get a long one, you get like 8 biscuit. You buy the small one, you get like 6 biscuit. But when you buy one of my homemade Palbarong, you get a lot of biscuit. Yeah. Hey, support the local business. Because I got a key to the city. Palbarong, aka hard time biscuit. You know what? Hard time biscuit is so nice. Even Journey likes it, right, Journey? Look at it, even Journey. Yeah! Even Journey eats hard time. Oh shit. Yeah, even Journey eats hard time biscuit. Palbarong biscuit. The key to the city. Right, Journey? Get down. Yeah. Where's my Palbarong? Oh, here you go, Journey. Eat your Palbarong, Journey. Journey's in Johnny's Palbarong. Hey, good night, folks. How you doing? We laugh so far. We laugh so far. Good night, folks. I'm just plunging myself. What is it? They used to call it hard time. I used to work at Darrow's and make them all. Good night, folks. Good night, good night. We're here once again. It's Saturday night. You that girl. You imagine all of my co-hosts that laugh and grin and giggle. Now, all you do, I try to advertise my invention, Palbarong. I get a key to the city. You know, everybody get a key to the city. You gotta invent some shit. Like the internet. We get a key to the city. Yeah.
So
you know?
the internet goes in through the mail now?
Yeah. My internet, you can get it in the mail. You know? Comes through the post office. Anyhow, guys, good night. Good night, Belize. Good night, Belizeans at home and abroad. Tell us where to watch you from. Let's begin. Good night, good night, good night. They still laugh until they cry if you wanna. Alright, tell us where you're calling us from, guys. Belize and Girl Dawson. She's laughing in Los Angeles. Sabal in Placentia. Good night. Dejanay Crawford watching from California. Good night, Dejanay. Lisa T. Shaw from PG. Good night from PG. Charlotte, North Carolina. Dolores Sego. Good night, Dolores. T. Rashid, my friend in Chicago. Good night. Waukegan. Marcia in New York City. Good night, Mars. Carla Figueroa me here from Las Vegas. Jex Lady Frost from Large Bank. Good night from, used to call it Esquivel. Or used to call it Esquivel Biscuit back in the days. Yeah. Marie Therese Leslie Vernon from Houston. And Marie is one of our big supporters and organizers behind the raffle. We'll tell you more about that as we go along. Shrina Carr Williams watching from New York City. Carolina Sikal from San Antonio, Toledo. Big up San Antonio, Toledo. Nice people. We were there and we had fun. Jennifer Stephen, good night, Jay. Watching from New York City. Lisani Khalil, good night. Our friend Thelma Vasquez Gonzalez from Inglewood, California. Debbie Tillett from PG, good night. Thanks for the laugh and the cry with Auntie Fiona. Maria Thompson, love you guys, man. Laughing so hard like your wife. Watching from Chicago. Beverly Baptist from Gardena. Good night, you guys. They kill me, Mr. Magdalena, straight out of New York City. Giga Beauty Share. Good night, Share. Good night from Trial Farm, Marine Drop. Good night, watching from Baka Port, Southwide Sea. Huh?
Use a key,
Don't let anybody get a key for the city, they're gonna invent something worthwhile. Yeah. Cynthia Ogales from Corozal. Good night, Mr. Albert Magdaleno. Alright, Mabel Banner watching from Kamalote. Dorla Dunn, our friend D, watching from Los Angeles. Huh? Laverne Langsworth watching from Los Angeles. Yvonne Ekwade, good night. Beautiful couple, love the laugh from Beach Park, Illinois. And I want to tell you that we are glad that we are back every Saturday night. We can be able to come live in your homes, wherever you are in the different parts of the world. Alright, we are being watched all the way in Haiti. Alright, I saw a message earlier, watching all the way from Haiti. So, good night to our Caribbean folks in the islands, Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, Guyana. Alright, Barbados, everywhere. Good night to you guys, our Caribbean brothers and sisters. Alright, tell us about what you're from now. Let's go, let's go. Mr. Raymond Singh with Ballidock by Riverview, Florida. In the house. Nadine Magdaleno from Corozal, of course. Alright, that's my cousin by Nadine Magdaleno watching from Corozal. Big up yourself. Kenny Ken and the Cayman. Yeah, there are people watching us in Cayman Islands as well. Nice. Alright, good night to our friend in Cayman Islands, Georgetown Church of Christ. Members, big supporters of Ladyville Highlights. They have been doing big things for us. So good night to you guys. And this is one of the good things with Ladyville Highlights. We don't have no limitations. You can be from another denomination of a church and you want to work through us, Ladyville Highlights. We are open. We are here to assist you get your blessings out. All right. Big up to our friend in Houston, Texas. Well, not Houston. There's what the name. Who found us, and now she's happy to be able to donate to us. So good night to Anna in Texas. Beverly Hilton watching from Korea. Who that? Yes, Miss Glenda. Miss Glenda Carcho. Is that correct? Yes. Miss Glenda Carcho all the way in Houston. Good night, Miss G. Alright. Big up Mark. Mark was here. Mark brought these wheelchairs that we gave away like some weeks back. Big up yourself, Mark. Good night, good night. Come on. Showtime Belial. John Showtime Belial. Good night, brother. All the way there in Flatbush. The Flatbush?
The what?
No. Far Rockaway. Yes, enter here. That place. I remember the song by Barry Salmon, Rockaway. Yeah, Barry Salmon got a song there, Rockaway. Big up yourself, John. Flatbush in New York City. If you don't you've been there, I know these places. I have Atlas of Belize and the world.
So you know they got keys.
I got the key to the city. Yeah, man. I got the key to the city. Yes. Brown Eyes on Arthurs in Texas. Good night, my friend. How you doing? Yeah, you know, and when my man received the key, I had on shades, you know, so I got to put on the shades and look the part, you know. Proud to be a Belizean that I invented the Palmerang, you know. Yeah, man, times are hard. Times are hard, and when times are rough, you don't have nothing to eat, get your hard time biscuit. Bite one. Stop the play like you don't know about hard time biscuit. Yeah? All the way. Let's go up on hard time biscuit. And Milky Way ideal. Okay. Alright? So nobody can don't know about hard time biscuit can throw it on the throat. Yeah. For dinner, hard time biscuit. Alright, let's continue now. So, wait a minute. Kenny Ken can't go wrong. That's right. That can't go wrong with a hard time
You
biscuit.
deserve the key to the city for real.
Huh? Mr. Albert, next time you big up the what?
Honey bun.
Yeah, hold on. We got honey bun show to come up next week. So, hey, hard time biscuit still tastes good though.
But then that one then I'm real. What you make?
Wait, oh my one is
soft.
Paul Barong. Say the word. It's Paul Barong.
Paul Barong.
No, man. Paul Barong. Wrong. The wrong or wrong? Hey, Paul Barong.
You make something anybody this.
I tell you, it's in its infancy stage.
I'm weak for you. You ain't going to never what invention.
Big up Michael Lightfoot. When you call Mike, when you call right, he saw Paul Barong together, me and you. So a hard time biscuit with chilling ideal.
They all hard time.
Yeah. What's that?
The old Paul Barong man used so hard.
So this not hard?
Not that hard.
Oh, what it find it is, I know if it's hard. Huh? How you feel? Aye. Anyway, let's take a start. We can start.
Well, we used to have hard time to bite it.
Yeah, that's
But then one day, what you don't see?
well, you have a good teeth to eat Paul Barong into you know. You can't get no freaky teeth to eat hard time biscuit. Like end up the Dr. Usher, have to go and change your teeth or
How much
something.
in the bag?
The bag right now, the bag is $3.50 at you can find it on shelves at Tao Tao. Alright. There's a famous Chinaman on Mahogany Street. His name is Tao Tao.
You supply here?
Yeah, I supply Tao Tao. I supply all the local stores with honey bun. I mean honey bun now. With Paul Barong hard time biscuit. And if you want to carry the states, check me. You got that too.
You see, if people feel they're gonna cook for you now.
Huh? Good night, folks. Good night, good night. We are here once again. It's a Saturday night. And you know, laughter is the best medicine. So whenever you feel down, and that is the reason why we always post funny things on our page, because there are times when the little laughter just cheer up your spirits. Alright? And I've been told by several people, Mr. Albert, you don't know. Sometimes I think we'll post up with Mark, laughter is the best medicine. It really, really brightens my day. Some days you're feeling down and you're scrolling your seat and say that bloody Albert. Post up something very funny and give you a good laugh. Alright, so hey, you can't go wrong, man. It's free, it no cost you nothing for laugh. Alright, it no cost you nothing for laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. And once we're on Saturday night, we will give you to you. That's it, mommy laugh till they cry. Alright, mommy laugh till they cry. Want to big up Kenny Ken in Los Angeles. Kenny Ken is also a new supporter of Ladyville Highlights. Kenny Ken, he found us on Ladyville Highlights. He's been watching for a while. And Kenny Ken sent a good amount of the foreign herbs that Roxana need. And so Roxana now is receiving her daily treatment. Yeah, because the herbs have reached. Thanks to you, Kenny Ken. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate it, alright? Alright. Tonight, before we start off with updates, we're going straight to our giveaway. Alright? And this is the next thing, guys. Whenever Ladyville Highlights we give away anything on our show, if you could send somebody for it the following day, it would be very, very good, alright? Because our lives are so busy, we really can't drop it off. If you're winning from out district, it's even harder. But if you have somebody in the city who lives in the city, tell them go pick up me gift for Mr. Albert or Auntie Fiona where I win last night on the show. Alright, because we don't like the whole people gift along. Right now we still have a gift for a young lady fast and quick. Alright, and those time that once we left this house, we don't get close on there till night. Alright, some like the other night we were at the Samos family. Alright, we still need to go and see them. Alright, sometimes we're at Aspinall, but we are always out. So guys, the first giveaway tonight. One cruise ship came to Belize City and it brought us 32 huge cruise ship bags of supplies. And we want you to call and tell us what is the name of the cruise ship that came to Belize City and gave Ladyville Highlights one of the biggest donations we have ever received.
And give us like 2 countries. 2 countries that 5 people from 5 different countries work on that one cruise ship. We just want to give it 2 other countries because we listed that when we.
Yes, all right. So if you're a person,
cruise ship,
if you're a person who really watches us,
from where
you will know that a cruise ship came to Belize and brought us a huge amount of supplies. We are still giving away stuff from that cruise ship, right?
Yeah.
We still have stuff that we give away when we do village giveaway, or when people come to us and they don't have certain specific item, we have it, we give it to them. The people from the cruise ship were very specific. They says, guys, we watch you guys on the cruise ship, and we came together and we decided, you know what? Let's bless a Belizean organization who does excellent charity work by giving back to the poor people. And Ladyville Highlights was selected. They came thanks to the customs of Belize, who allowed them to bring this stuff from off the ship to give to us as gift to give to the Belizean people. The question then is, what is the name of the cruise ship that gifted us donations to Ladyville Highlights? First caller. And name at least two countries that people on the ship work on, right?
Yeah, 2 countries of nationality for 2 other persons there on
that
the
work
ship.
on the cruise ship. Alright, let's go. The number to call is 623-1373. 623-1373. Give us the name of the cruise ship and 2 countries of nationalities where people work on the cruise ship. Boom, let's go. What? They're gonna put on prize together for them. Alright, a nice gift bag. Because from the same cruise ship stuff that we receive, that's where the prize they come from. Alright? The number to call is 623-1373. Our first giveaway tonight. While we are waiting for the cards to come in, I want to tell you that the raffle for the from Houston that is going on was successful. It was a successful raffle. Thanks to Miss Marie Vernon Tios. Correct? I always say the name wrong. But Miss Marie from Texas organized a raffle that would help Ladyville Highlights to raise funds to help us to cover costs for the van that we have. And by God's grace, it was a success. Alright, so tomorrow night, all tickets were sold. Tomorrow, during the Bolido draw. Alright, and we're catching up on the last one. Tomorrow, the last Bolido draw, too, right?
Yes.
So tomorrow, if you may buy one ticket from Miss Marie, tomorrow you will know if you win. Alright? And if you live abroad and you win it, then you can gift it to one of your family members here in Belize and tell them, you're right, boy, I win this thing on a raffle for Ladyville Highlights, La Robert Resorts, 2-night stay, breakfast included. Alright, we want to say thanks to Mr. Zabari, who offered and gave up this 2-night resort stay. Alright, because it is his business, and he and Miss Marie, they came together and says we can help these guys with the great work that they are doing. Alright?
And we were lucky to raise $3,000.
Yes.
In that raffle.
Alright? In a matter of what? Like 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
Yep. So the number to call in is 623-1373, which named the cruise ship that came to Belize and gave us a lot of supplies that up to this day we are still giving away gifts from those supplies. Tell me the name of the cruise ship.
Go and type it, call in and say it.
Yeah. The first person to call and give us the correct answer wins the prize. Remember now, if you win our prize on Ladyville Highlights, please make every effort to pick it up the following day. Alright, we don't like to hold on to people's gifts and prize. If you win our prize from us, call us, send somebody to come for it. On the whole go for meeting because I win the prize on Ladyville Highlights, alright? Good night to Abner. Congrats on their band that went to play somewhere in the Hollywood area and they won. Alright, the school band won the competition with the best bands in the area. So congrats, Papa. Alright, oh, let's check it out. Alright, so updates for tonight. So update number 1, Fiona, go right ahead.
Huh? What?
Update number 1, Fiona, go right ahead. You gotta pay attention, sister. There, agree. Pay attention.
Well, my update is we're still waiting for nominations for the Mother's Day event. So, have you gotten any nominations?
So far none has yet come in. None come in.
We're
But
still waiting
explain what happened again for Mother's Day.
We're still waiting for the videos.
When
What
is
happened
Mother's Day? When is Mother's Day?
It will be the weekend of the 13th.
That's Mother's Day. That's the day?
Yeah.
Alright. We have wonderful prizes, guys. If I were you, please get engaged. Get involved.
Your mom.
Nominate your mom to participate in the Ladyville Highlights Mother's Day program. We already have secured excellent prizes. Most of the prizes are coming from the US. I think some already left Miami, thanks to our friend Sandra. Alright, and we have more coming from Miami. Alright, for Mother's Day prizes.
From the Jude Foundation.
And also from Miss Ella and the Jude Foundation, prizes coming from them as well. Thanks to good people who knows what we do, who get involved and who want to make what we do a success. They offer themselves, what can I give? How can I help to make the Mother's Day program a success?
Miss Andra also pledged too, so.
Yes, Miss Andra in New York City, right?
Yes, so.
Yep. So anybody else?
I still yet to call you Miss Andra.
And anybody else who want to donate to our Mother's Day program, hey, feel free to do so. Call us, inbox us. You got our numbers and say, hey man, I want to give something towards your Ladyville Highlights Mother's Day program. We have selected, we have received confirmation from one of the most popular restaurants in Belize that they will, so then they talk me out, so I can't say much about that.
You talk too much about the sponsors.
No, hey,
afterwards.
people get excited when they know when they are win. Alright, when they know when they are win.
Know where the restaurant give away.
Alright, so prizes are tall, the prizes are rich.
No, I know the day when we give them a prize.
Yes, man. And we have first prize, second prize, or third prize?
Yes.
Or just one prize general?
No. We'll have the top 3. It's a competition. So you need to send in the nomination. We will accept 10 nominations.
So we'll accept 10 nominations?
Yes. All you need to do is send in a video. You sit on the video and say why you believe your mother is the perfect candidate for us to choose. That's all you need to do.
Everybody have like their mother, the perfect mother.
Exactly. Well, my mama worked hard. My mother was single mother. You know. My mama some days left herself without food to feed we. You know. All these things add. So give one whole
So don't be shy. Send your video.
It don't have to be one whole hour long. Just
quick
a
video.
quick snippet.
Well, mom, I
believe
my mama deserve it because my mama this, my mama make the best fried jack. Or my mama get up early and make Johnny cake. Or my mama sell pint. Hey, no shame. No shame, baby. Your muscle pint and be the same one we win.
That's true.
All right. So don't like we do, and we and be very very fair. All right. We and be very very fair. We don't have no favoritism. We don't know who I call. We don't know who I submit their mother's name.
And
But
I must
give your
tell
mama a
you,
treat.
I must tell you, it is not just Ladyville highlights who will choose from those videos.
Ah.
These videos will go to 5 different persons who will watch these videos and they will also choose. So we are doing, we are the judge. No, we will give it one number. They will go from 1 to 10 to give it. And when that come back, then we add up the numbers and we see. So the person from New York don't know who that the person from Chicago, don't know who that the person from Miami, don't know who that the person from maybe Naples from wherever. Nobody know each other. 5 different persons, including ourselves.
And they might get a key to the city.
And that is how we will choose.
One mother will walk away with the key to the city. Yeah.
So it's not one person choosing, and we are pick people when we know nobody to choose. So it's based on your video. You need to market your mother, and then we go from there.
All right. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, your mom is still alive. Make it an opportunity for your mom win a prize. All right. Nominate. Don't be afraid. How do you nominate? You can make a video, put a camera, video yourself and say, Mom, I believe my mom should be nominated because XYZ, and these are the reasons why I just think that she deserves to win a big prize on Mother's Day. All right. So don't be afraid to nominate your mom, man. All right. Make your mom feel proud and make your mom know at least, mommy, I'm a nominator in a Ladyville Highlights Mother's Day program.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, ma'am. So, update number 2. Update number 2 is that we have secured. Kira is doing much better. I must say that Kira is doing far much better. With the last time I visited her, she was good. She watched us too, by the way, if you know. You watch it? Yes, Kira watched me last week Saturday night. Mr. Aspinall watched me last week Saturday night.
Yes,
Aspinall
I
said,
know.
watch where I laugh. So we make it laugh. Alright, so it's a pleasure to know that people who were emotionally broken and down in spirits, we were able to come into their lives and give them hope. Alright? Aspinall is saying, Aspinall tell us that, say, Mr. Magdaleno, there were times I feel like in my life. But Mr. Magdaleno, since you and your wife came into my life along with Ladyville Highlights program, you guys have given me hope. You said, he never owned nothing. Mr. Aspinall says, sir, I never owned nothing. But now, I own a stove. Thanks to Ladyville Highlights. Thanks to Miss Ella. He said, no, I own a gas tank. I own a pot. I own a spoon. I own a plate. Simple things like these that we ordinary people take for granted. This young man say, I own one bed. Because remember, Mr. Zelaya had said it is best for him to sleep on an air bed. And thanks to Miss Pook from Chicago.
New York.
New York. New York. Yes. Miss Pook from New York sent him a blow-up bed. Brand new.
With pump.
No second hand thing. Brand new in a box with the pump. And Mr. Zelaya blow it up for him. And now the gentleman. And by the way, I can tell you also, Aspinall bedsore, according to Mr. Z, Aspinall bedsore, me so now it gets smaller. And the area around the circumference of the bedsore is healing. So the work that Zelaya is doing is amazing. This man knows how to tackle bed sores. And I tell you, I call him the bed sore specialist. Yes.
Yeah.
And
he's always willing.
Always willing to assist. Now, Aspinall doesn't have any issues. The tingling and the biting where he had in the bed sore, that gone. Because Mr. Zelaya is applying the right stuff, taking care of him every day faithfully. He get on the bicycle and he go back there and he clean a man bed sore. Alright? You not scan the man. You know, he do it with a good heart. And you know what? People seeing that and people respond back to Mr. Zelaya with love. Yeah. Thanks to our friend from New York, Michelle. Yeah. The man never have a phone. She sent a blessings for us to purchase a phone for Mr. Zelaya. It simply means you do good and good will come back to you. Alright? So yeah. Mr. Z, big up yourself. Keep on doing the good thing. And he has also offered his services that anybody in a Belize or in the country of Belize who need assistance to show them how to care for their loved one bed sore. The man said, call her. He said, call me. I want to come do it for you and teach you how to care for your loved one bed sore. And he's now an official volunteer member of the Ladyville Highlights Road team. Alright? Yeah. So he appreciates everything that has come for him, but he loves.
He wants to give back.
Yeah, he wants to give back. Alright? And he's doing so by giving his expertise in the area of bed sore. No medical training, though. No, they're not a registered nurse teacher. And trial and error with his son.
Alright.
Because his son suffered from bed sore too. Now his son want clean. That like somebody just patch his skin and it heal. Alright? So big up yourself, Mr. Z. The country to watch you. And all the people who have bed sore can definitely use of your services.
Miss Liz said, did anyone help the old lady and husband by the sea?
Who's that?
The orphanage.
Oh, Mr. Swazo and Miss Lerner. Alright, did anybody get help for them? I can tell you, Human Services took it up. They are doing a good job. They help them. Our organization wanted to build them a house, but because of family issues and land problem, the organization backed down because they didn't want any problem with that issue of building a house on family members' land.
And where they they don't have paper, so they don't want to put it there.
Yeah, and then the part of it there by the seaside, but they have to them it's squat there. And that's the third house they lost to storm and hurricane. And I tell them, because hurricane go to can't stay here. When they go back, I will finally. Then the boat, everything they wash away when the storm surge came in, right? So Miss Lerner, I would believe, still needs somewhere to stay. And Mr. Swazo. Alright? Two humble people, but poverty again, boy. Poverty. I also saw this week.
Seriously, I guess I'm coming home to Belize and enjoy my 2 nights. Why she did declare win?
You don't buy a ticket then, Tira?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
She did declare win.
Alright. Thank you. And thanks. We want to thank everybody who buy a ticket. Alright.
Thank you all. Thanks to
everybody
Miss
who buy a
for
ticket.
Organizing it.
Thank you for Miss Marie.
Thanks
yes.
to the person who donated, Mr. Zavani, who donated the stay. Man, appreciate it, man.
It's a top-notch resort, or a joke resort.
I stayed there before.
Yeah. Yeah. Where they pay you no go? Where they pay you no go? I can't carry around no way. I'm begging there already. I can't get no fulfillment or excitement to say I came away somewhere new because anyway after if you never got it, yeah, we don't got it. Show people right there.
Alright, here what happened. You never hear that.
What?
So you could carry me?
You don't see around there already.
It no matter. Maybe I never been in the pool. So I could say, oh my God!
Hey! Woman like take man make fool. Seriously like take man make fool. This man and this guy, look for me. This man is gonna look for my leg and tell me, ooh, my husband is hairy like a werewolf. Me don't take the kind of stupid exaggeration there.
You take it?
What I take it?
Can you look for me and say, I must say what major one?
So I say, well, when I watch movie, all the werewolf they hairy. And You are look for me, your husband, and tell him, oh, my husband, your leg is so hairy, it looks like a werewolf. Well, I must want a mangy werewolf. Because I don't see what happened on my leg. Try, simple big man. Don't exaggerate, man. Your leg hairy. Mangy werewolf. Alright, so the funeral for Emar was held Wednesday, right? Wednesday we had the the funeral. The family had asked me to be the one to spearhead the program until the pastor turned to take it over, and I was happily, accept that invitation to spearhead the program. Betty was very sad, and people asked me if Betty she was there. Alright, and so I was able to carry it over live so everybody could have seen the funeral, and I then downloaded it.
It wasn't big.
Yeah, it was a small funeral service. His body was cremated as he wished. Alright, and then his ashes was thrown in the sea. Alright, so he has gone to rest. I know. And he has gone ahead of us. But while he was alive, he was a very, very jovial guy. A lot of people loved him at home and abroad, especially people abroad. And like I said at the funeral, Emar might have never been to Chicago. Emar might have never been to New York or Atlanta. But his face and his voice and his personality was seen by Belizeans all throughout the U.S. and in Belize. Yeah. And people appreciated him for the person he was. He was able to make you laugh. Alright, his use of words and his Creole was funny. Alright, he has that outgoing characteristic and personality. So
it seemed as if Betty was sitting alone. Right? If so, why?
Betty was in a bench with his sister-in-law. I think his sister-in-law and some other family members of Emar. But I'm not sure why she was alone. I'm not sure why she was alone or she looked alone. But I guess grief. The death of a loved one. Both of them were very close. Why you look like that? Alright? And the tragedy of losing a life partner is very heartbreaking. That's the word, if not a word. Yeah, but you know anything other than that? Well, So, may Emar's soul rest in peace and rise in glory. Alright? No. Alright, so for the persons who supported the Ladyville Highlights Resort raffle, it's 2 nights. Alright, see that?
For 2 persons.
2 nights for 2 with breakfast included to the winner of the La Robea raffle, which is being drawn tomorrow. So the guys,
so the number that will be the winning Bolido number for tomorrow will be the number for the winner.
The winner. So we are we're going live with that. Alright, we're going live on Radio Belize. Radio Belize don't exist again. That means Love FM. We're going live by Love FM when the Bolido draw. Alright? And somebody want the tickets still sell. All done. Mr. Reza, all the tickets done, Mr.
We will have another raffle though, Mr.
Alright?
We will have another raffle.
Yeah, so all the tickets done, man. They gone fast. They gone fast. Alright? So tomorrow, somebody will win a ticket though.
2 nights.
2 nights stay
at
La Robea Resorts in Placencia. And the pool pretty according to Fiona, who goes everywhere and knows everything. Husband can't show her nothing because she done gone there. That's why you don't go away. You got bloody everywhere. So you don't take all the excitement out of travel. Go away for you. What kind of bird's eye?
You want to take it away?
So Alright, so we wish you guys luck. Tune in tomorrow for Bolido. The last of the Bolido left to draw too.
Why Miss Thelma said somebody is she?
That's right.
Why? Woo!
All
Miss
right.
Thelma, Miss Tira. Why?
The last two numbers of the first row tomorrow night is going to be draw and the winner.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, yes, because I done night already. Tomorrow morning. Imagine it, the last Bolido draw is the Ladyville highlights raffle. I said, oh my God, I don't know, boy. I tell you. When you come back, where you know, because you're still in Bolido.
Maybe like how you get a key to the city.
Yes,
you
like,
get it, then give it.
Maybe like I got a key for the city.
Then
Yes.
give the key to the Bolido.
I got a key for the Bolido. Yeah.
Look rich, look rich.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm proud to be a Belizean. I got a key to the city. Yeah. You know. Oh, shut up about that, you know. First of all, I'm a Belizean, you know. I'm glad to get a key to the city. You know, I'm gonna open the key for Central Bank, open the key to Atlantic Bank, get some money on it. I got a key for Gungalang. Anyway, stop talking stupidness. Alright, so come on now. The first question was, who named the cruise ship that brought supplies for us here at Ladyville Highlights? I see somebody text the answer there, you know. Something look like the answer.
Lot of answer there. You want to see that? Lot
Alright.
of answer there.
You can't text the answer, you gotta call. Alright, call and say.
C-A-L-L. See?
Call us. C-A-L-L-U us.
What?
C-A-L-S-U us. Call us. Alright? The number to call is 623-1373. Alright?
And you can call WhatsApp.
You can call us WhatsApp for now credit. 623-1373. Alright, summer is almost here, so we are now open to accept back to school supplies.
Yes.
So if you are a Belizean in the States and you want to be a part of our, yeah, if you want to be back, yes, you want to be part of our back to school supplies, then you can send us a folder page, you can send crayon, pens, pencil, sharpener. Why they call me Pastor Gold? Because of some gold teeth. Yeah. Sharon left me alone, Sharon. Big up Sydney Forbes in Los Angeles. How you doing?
Don't worry, Sydney, I'm coming.
Yeah. You know? My gold teeth. You ever get bite with my gold teeth? Eh? Ah, bite your jaw.
Why be here?
Make a bite your jaw.
Be here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll have another resort drawing again
Yep.
in the near future.
Yep.
So, Mr. That our part to come in. That's why I tell you we have another one.
Again, thanks to Mr. Zabani, owner of La Robert Resorts in Placencia. The man never had to do it, but he sees what we do as Ladyville Highlights, and he has decided to come on board and do it for us. The same way the folks in Spanish Lookout, you know, help us out to get the stuff from Texas to Belize. Alright, so big up Mr. What's his name? Harold? What's the guy name? The Harold, not Harold. No, they don't Harold, the man name, man. The Spanish Lookout. We organize the thing for you.
That's the man.
The man from Spanish Lookout, who owns a freight company that operates from Texas. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for helping us to help our new friend Anna in Texas get stuff to us here to give away. And this is the thing. This is the only non-government organization that receives stuff from abroad, and we take it to the poorest of the poorest communities and people, and we give these items away to the people free of cost. Free of cost. Brand new tennis, brand new clothes with tags on it. Alright? Groceries, supplies, thanks to our friends at home and abroad. Alright? And we are planning another village soon. school is out for Fiona. She was doing masters online. First time in my band life, people sit down in front of the laptop all day, and then straight through the night, all day too. Well, if I forget masters, let me lead to same brains. Me not get on. Me like sleep. Me like the bed. Feel give me sleep. Give me sleep. If you never sleep till the following night, turn Jackala. They up all night. They don't work and they answer question. Huh? And sometimes when they get their masters, you wonder. No, not talking about you.
What?
Yeah, not talking about you. Left me believe to say braids.
I have a friend who says she got 4.0 smart.
Yeah? What? 4.0, what that?
I don't know. I know 4.0
But
that
Fiona,
GPA
but hey.
4.0 that the highest GPA that A. So maybe that A smart you want to say 4.0 smart you say.
I observe you to study for this master's degree. All day on in front of your laptop, the write, the type, the read. Where people go through to get doctorate and PhD then?
Same thing.
See a thing? Why? That's like I said, boy, left me, I believe two same brains.
Yeah, you want honorary doctorate, Joe?
I want to get my honorary degree. Honorary? A honorary? What's the word?
You not get it because you don't know if it's it.
Just like all that, we have get my honorary degree.
You want?
Well,
You don't get it? No worry about
well,
it.
these days I say, boy, because honorize is someone with a degree.
The honorizer.
Honorize me, yes? Yeah. Who got the key to my bema?
Nobody wanna give why.
Who am I? I got the key to the bema. Key to the city. Huh? Who got the keys to the bema? The girl and sugar. Mags.
Pour water, make for the sugar, make it melt.
Where are do the sugar?
Pour water, make it melt. Melt with sugar.
You are come. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so where we go probably there now? We're probably there. So the next village we'll come to.
Why?
Alright, there we go. Hi, good night.
Hi, good night. I would like to
Yes, you have the answer for me?
that's right.
Tell me.
The arrow fried shipment. Arrow fried.
Oh no. That's the thing that Spanish look out. When they ask the question about the cruise ship that came to
The name of the
Belize.
cruise ship and two are the nationalities that were on the cruise ship.
That came to Belize.
Oh, the two nationalities. I mean, alright.
You want to call back?
I'll come back right now.
Alright then, cool then, bless.
Okay.
You can't touch a thing, man.
Where do? I don't touch nothing there.
Yes, you did.
Come out there, huh?
Can't touch a thing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Good comment, man. Alright, sorry, someone called us now and gave us the answer for the name of the freight place in Spanish Court, but it was not that we were asking about. We were asking about name the cruise ship that came to Belize and gifted us, Ladyville Highlights, a huge, vast amount of supplies that up to this day we are still blessing villages and communities with supplies from that cruise ship donation that they brought for us here in Ladyville Highlights. What's the name of the cruise ship? And name two nationalities, people who works on the cruise ship. That's the question we're asking, alright? Yes, go ahead. Talk about it.
No. I don't explain to
Go. Alright, so Carlos 623-1373. If you have the answer for the cruise ship that came to Belize and gave us blessings that we were able to give away to people here in Belize. Go ahead, man. What? That's that? What? Alright, another update we want to mention is that we have now, since we are a full-fledged non-governmental organization, we are taking too much cost from our own self in order to operate. What do I mean by that? For example, if we go to villages like soon we'll be going to a village in the west. If we don't raise money for gas, then and place to stay, then that money comes from us, which should not be. All right. The thing is, we're not supposed to be spending from and then we have to feed the volunteers, and these things come at a cost. Make sure they can sleep properly.
If too far, then we can't come back the same day.
Right. All right. So make sure they can stay. Make sure they can eat, and just to take us and bring us back. And like we had mentioned that many of the stuff that we take to these communities are high-end products. Yeah. Brand new clothes with tags on it, brand new footwear with tags on it. All right. Yes, there are one or two
from the shipping.
Yeah, the products from the cruise ship. All right. But we don't call the cruise ship there, right? I don't want to give you the answer. Yes, so we were thinking that when you guys send your donations, a percentage from your donation will be going towards our operating costs.
And you're talking about costs for these giveaways, but you're not talking about the costs that we're observing at the bank.
Also, we are taking a licking with costs at the banks.
Yes.
But you can explain the thing better, man. Go ahead.
And when we're getting ready to apply again for a new certificate, which will be next month in May, we have to show our account information at FIU, and we will have to show them that we have a percentage going to the foundation for operating costs, because we do use internet, we do use certain utilities as it relates to the foundation, and these things we observe the cost. We don't trickle it down, and even at the bank, every time we use the check, because it is far easier to use the check system for check and balances. When we do the accounts, it's
the record is there to show.
Yes, so if they should send in somebody to audit us, I have all those information there. So we try as much as possible to use the banking information, the bank, to pass these monies so that FIU and whichever entity, financial entity, wants to review these stuff, they can do so, and all information is there. Now, yes, we do have people like Mr. Samos that we do give the money straight as you send it, we take it straight there, but we will have to do something else. We will have to start new, and so every single money will have to be used by a check, and they will sign for it on a cash voucher, and we will have to take out a percentage for operating costs. Now, if you go and check Western Union, they charge you when you're sending money. If you check Red Cross, 45 cents out of every dollar goes to the entity.
To operation costs,
for operating costs.
To cover bills, to cover gas for vehicle transportation. As a matter of fact, we are the only foundation that do not ask for operating costs, and I learned all of this when I went to the workshop, and I see that people do ask for these things and they get it.
every donation that goes in, they do take out a portion for operating, because that's when I realized, I said, man, we the pay back money for money what we the take out of we pocket.
Yeah.
You understand? And that our cost too, because once we have to go get our money, that the interest, because they're not like we have it, so we have to go to the bank and get it, and that is our interest. She'll push that.
But yeah.
So we will have to start doing it that way, and I always do the books. So if you don't want it to be taken out, say for example, and if you send $100 for Kira, no, you have to send, you want to send $100 for Kira, but you know what, you want the whole 100 go to Kira.
Behave.
Then it would be better for you to send the operating cost separate and send Kira 100. That means same way how you would have pay Western Union, and then Western Union take it out of that money where you send. Same way if you want Kira get 100, you not only give you not only want to give Kira, you not only put the 100 for Kira, but you will also put the operating cost along with the 100 for Kira, and then Kira will get her $100. We use gas to do deliveries. Albert move around every day. He has a full-fledged 8 to 5 day when he's doing this Ladyville highlights, because he's doing it full time.
Yeah, because I want to tell them
remember too,
right now, we are now having people coming from out district.
And we have to move it there, people.
When people come from out district, from Stan Creek, like Karen from Sarawi, or the girls from Corozal who come on behalf of their ma, or they come from Orange Drop, the sick people come from Orange Drop. Then they come, I pick them up at the bus station, and then we move around. If we have to carry in a doctor, we carry in a doctor, like Mr. Morgan. We drive,
and
we
Mr.
carry
Morgan can't walk far.
then someone is sick, so they can't walk too far. So we, from the kindness of our hearts, we drive there from bus station to the hospital,
and
to
remember,
the clinic.
The
Make
donation
them get a treatment.
The donation with confident. We do not give them that in their hand, because they say help with their medical bill. So instead of give them the money for the medical bill, we do go and we pay the place direct with a check.
Like
so,
when we carry Samus at Belize Medical Associates, I drive around, we drive down at Medical Associates, we sit down, we do the tests. After we're done, then I drive on back to the bus station,
Morgan.
buy food to eat, Mr. Morgan, sorry, buy food for Mr. Morgan eat, and then make sure you get on the bus to go back to Mascal Village. These are elderly people who can't walk up and down in the sun hot.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, yesterday, Mr. Perry and Tyler Perry walked corner my house in at the Berlin sun hot. And yesterday me hot.
Yeah.
They came to our house in the sun hot. And Mr. Perry said, man, Mr. Magdaleno said, I got 2 ibuprofen. I have the pain, the belt me, especially when I come the pain belt on. If you don't hustle nothing at the taxi stand during the day, then they don't eat for that day. Man, I couldn't allow that man to walk back to the taxi stand. So I tell Fiona, you know what is fair and good? I want to drive back Mr. Perry and Tyler Perry back to the taxi stand, because we can't make them walk back to the. And we gave him a blessing that had come in for him from Miss J in New York City. Give him a blessing. And then we had some canned food.
Medication.
We had some canned food. We give them peanuts butter. But all of these moving around in the city in a vehicle costs.
Because it's a van.
Alright, it's
He's
a van.
using the van V8.
Alright.
So it drinks gas when you're moving around doing these short runs. So not that we don't like doing it. We love what we do. But it's a full-fledged foundation, and so we have to be operating
like I said,
as a foundation.
Even though the people live out districts, we still cater to every Belizean, whether you live out district or not. If we can assist you, guys, we will do our best by God's grace to bring the assistance you need. Look at Shelda Carter and Giovanni Carter. They live all the way in Libertad. We couldn't go there, but we were able to wire their blessings to them, wire some money to the supermarket, and then Sheila was able to go to the supermarket and then get her groceries already paid for. All she needed to do was to go to the supermarket, and pick up the groceries.
Yeah.
All right. And thanks again to our friend France from Shipyard. She really struggled. She struggled so long and so much with her brother that she got a hernia now. She'll develop a hernia because of the struggle and strain the back of brother.
Ms. Sul said, how about postal money order in the person's name? That may be an option too. However, these people, some of them don't even have a social card. Don't even have a social card. So, in cases like those, that's how we end up having to do certain things for them. And then we would, if you send a money for them, then we give them, if you send medical and then make sure they have food to eat, then what we do, we would pay the medical with a check, and then we would give them a portion of the cash as cash because they don't have no ID. So a lot of them come in and them manner there, but we try as much as possible to do what they need to do, because we know with Belizean people, they got a headache, they need to go do a surgery because something wrong. Instead of you get them the money, instead of surgery at $500, you send the $500 and we get them the $500. 2 months down the road, they not do no surgery because they remember, oh, I may owe like bill, oh, I may owe this, oh, I never paid that. Then they, instead of doing what the money was there for them to do, they do what something else, because that other thing become a priority to them. So now they do not see themselves. My picnic, they need light and I need a surgery. Hear what happened? Me going to go pay me light, so the picnic ain't got light. You understand me? So that's what they do. We have encountered this before, and that's why we decided to do it this way. You need to go do a surgery. How much for the surgery? Surgery at $500. Then we pay the place when we give you the surgery. All you need to do is present yourself with your receipt.
Yep.
That's all. Just get there. That's all you need to do. And sometimes they will tell us, well, Mr. Albert and Miss Fiona, we don't know how we want to get there because, you know, we don't have money for tax here. So, and that's when Albert could tell him, come, when you reach here, you call me, I'll take you.
I'll pick you up at the bus.
And then he will drop them back if they need
back
to
the
go
bus.
back.
And then the thing is, some people from the street fail to walk the streets of Belize.
Yeah, some people, they know it.
So they didn't know the streets of Belize. They didn't know where to go. Alright, so this was a blessing that came in for Kira. Alright, a blessing came in for Kira, and the instructions were, what, Fiona? The instructions were,
Tell it.
y'all, the people, anyhow, this is a case of insured. We purchased this at 88 and it cost us $100. Now I don't know, there are other places who have this for $114. Alright? And if Kira cannot swallow solid food, this then becomes her food. Alright, so tomorrow we'll be delivering this to Kira. Alright, thanks to a Belizean American lady who said, please get her a case of Ensure. So we have it here, and we'll carry it for Kira. But this is how it works, man. This is how it works. This is how we are able to bless Belizeans, and Kirama is very, very thankful. She is very, very thankful because she said, Mr. Albert, if I know it's like you and your wife, the blessings that we receive, they receive to help Kira, they don't make it because they're not poor people. They don't have it. They literally don't have it. And I'll tell you something. When it comes to sickness, even people who are middle class, when they got a better job and better money, there will come a time when the money will run out. And so then same people who like to play heighty tighty and no one put my face out there. Eventually they have to swallow their pride. Mr. Albert, please come. I have to put my pride one side, please come, because I have my leave money, I have my leave savings, but the sickness eat it up. Doctor visit eat it up. Medication eat it up. And so a lot of people have to put their pride aside. Right now, like you said. A lot of people have to put their pride aside. Huh? Yeah.
That?
Yeah. Alright, so that's how it go, guys. We are, let me this. Go ahead. The last one. Alright.
You're confusing, man. Chuck.
Alright, so somebody said that they're buying NutriBullet. Thanks very much, Kenny Ken. You're buying NutriBullet. Respect, man. I am Kenny Ken. Jesus, yes. We all come to an end. We will all need help one day. That's right, Dolores.
That's true.
Alright, so I mean, nobody planned to get sick. Nobody planned to drop in. As a matter of fact, today, you think that bad? Today, a man lock up himself in a vehicle and light himself on fire. Depression is real. The family member called and tell me the man did it because he's tired, he's frustrated, he's depressed, he bills, you know, see no way out of his bills. They fire? Fire job?
Fire. Yes, it never have no job.
Alright.
And then
if
start to lose everything.
Then imagine the guy pick the need. Dad, I need tennis. Dad, I need something for school. You can't get it. But everybody's strong. The man light himself fire down. The sister tell me, or the family member tell me, Mr. Albert, 95% of his body burn. It's a miracle if he lives, they say. But we are praying and we are hoping that he survives because, come on, man. Life is hard, but suicide is not the way out. It is not the way out. Taking your own life is a slap in God's face. It's an insult to the Creator, the life giver himself. Alright? So don't care how rough you get, man. Don't try to take your own life. Don't do it.
So,
yeah. Now can you say and get NutriBullet for Kira.
Okay.
Kira will be leaving for Merida. I think they said the 8th. But tomorrow when we go to their house tomorrow, we will confirm. Alright, but
after we work week, that every day.
Even when on holiday, we still there out to see people, to greet people. Sometimes we don't go to their house till night. Right, Fiona?
Yeah.
We visit people in their homes. We did that till night. We assist people. We try to get the funding to come in to help people. Alright? Also, we want to thank the many persons who have watched the Vicky Samos story and responded.
Yes, and have helped.
Enough thanks to you, the Belizean people.
And the
At home
too.
and abroad. The Lupus Foundation in Belize. Big up to the Kidney Foundation, World Pediatrics, and all the supporters who supported the barbecue they had.
Through Ladyville highlights, through the high school
Through the high school SCA. And the family also has a shirt that they are selling. Alright?
Channel 5 or 7?
Channel 5, they were on Channel 5. Alright?
Those were the ones that put money together too. If you donate.
So one business place.
One of the channel do it.
So
One of the media hosts.
I mean a 14-year-old just suddenly came down with something like this. It could be your child. It could be any one of we child. Alright? So we thank everybody who have been supporting from abroad and here in Belize with the Samos family. Humble people, very nice people. We have been in their home several times because whenever the blessings come, we go and we take it to them. Alright? And I mean, it's sad to say somebody with all their future ahead of them. They're like, they're like, this veil come before you, they're like, you know, try to threaten. So we thank everybody who supports the family. The family still needs support because 3 times in the week she still needs to do dialysis.
Yeah.
And then along with that there's medication she needs to be on. Alright, for lupus medication, pressure medication, and other medications to make the kidney function with the little bit of life we still have.
So Albert, for that operating cost, what percentage are you looking at?
Well, do the breakdown for me. If you do 20%, 15%.
It's not Red Cross. I don't want to kill nobody.
Red Cross.
Because really and truly, what you're doing is just trying to offset costs. You don't want to bite out so big out of the people that donation. You understand me? I don't know what that's the reason why they do or how they came up with their one, but me and Albert, we sit down, we discuss it, and we decided 20% of whatever comes, that goes to the foundation. I don't know, maybe you guys have different ideas, but you could tell me.
Alright, you can call us and hey, we don't have all the answers, and we're open for questions, we're open for discussion, we're open for opinions and suggestions. Call us and tell us 623, or you can comment it right there on your phone. You can comment and say, look guys, I think you guys should do it this way. By the way, we also still have our shirts available for sale. Alright, we still have our cups available for sale and our stickers available for sale. Just inbox your information and we will mail it off to you in the States or here in Belize. Just inbox if you're interested in the Ladyville Highlight shirt. When you purchase a Ladyville Highlight shirt, you help us to be able to run this program more efficiently, because in everything it takes money to get things done. Alright, so and I by faith and hope in God, I walked away from my 8 to 5 job, which was at the post office. People said, yo, you get crazy. Oh, people said, why you want to do that? I was looking like a fool. I was looked on like a fool when I decided I will walk away from post office and I will work for the Lord full time. People said, you let go your good job, but my wife said, don't worry about it, husband. If you believe that the path that God has called you to do, then you have my support. And so I have walked away from the post office in December of 2022, and up to date, our bills are still paid. We eat every day. We like to get cut out. We internet get cut out. Sometimes we come closer, but God mysteriously provides through wonderful people, through kind people, through visitors.
That would be great.
Through visitors who come. Through visitors who come to Belize and says, hey guys, I watch you guys in New York City, or I watch you guys in Atlanta. I want to bring this as a blessing for you. This is for you, and not for you to give away to help nobody, but this is for you because I know you walked away from your job to do the Lord's work. God has many ways in which He provides for His people, and I have been seeing this, and I have been living this since December of 2022, when I gave in my resignation to work full time for the Lord. Right, Fiona? You start it? Only one day I never.
Stop work yet?
No, you don't stop work. But only one day, yeah, you had a thing that I'm going to pay for your teeth. Right? I take a lot for that, I'm going to pay for your teeth. But we still get by. How we do it? The Lord provides. And thanks to you, the people, you know who you are. When you send your Leaf 50 and say, Mr. Albert, this is for you guys to help with your personal expenses, because no, only she work. Only she has a full-time job.
I have to find it.
So we really, I really appreciate the blessings you guys send for us, or really drop off stuff for us. We really appreciate it. Like last year, big up Melzul in New York City.
Yes.
Big up Melzul. Melzul is a Belizean. She not got a big time job. She's not rich, but she blessed us. She struggled like everybody else. Mel blessed us with a barrel of groceries. Up to now, we still use things out of the barrel when Mel sent for me. Mel, thank you so much.
Thank
Mel?
you so much.
Mel sent that to me. He said Albert.
Because we never even asked. She called us and told us that it was on its way.
For Christmas, she wants to give you one barrel of groceries. Up to now, we still have seasoning out of the barrel. We still not been done yet. We still use. Alright, so sometimes you can't, you might be able to send cash, but you can send us stuff that can help us to get by every day. Alright, like the groceries.
Are we grateful? The
rice. You say, well, boy, Albert, this rice are for you. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it. This beans are for you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Because every little counts. Alright? By faith, again, I stepped away from my regular 8 to 5 job to walk the path that God has called me to walk, to be a blessing to the sick, to the needy, to the downtrodden, to the man where they suffer, to give people hope. Where people take their own life. Like Aspinall say he want to take his own life. Now Aspinall happy. Aspinall gonna bring everything I say Aspinall, so Aspinall there. Aspinall happy. Right, Aspinall? Make them know you happy, Bridge, because you get hope. Everybody need hope in their life, man.
Support
And
each other.
because of you guys, this young man has hope in his life. Alright, thanks to Miss Ella, thanks to everybody else who help out with the Aspinall story, thanks to the persons who donate to help him pay his rent because the poor boy can't work.
You know, I see Ladyville highlights as a circle
Why?
where all of us hold hands and help each other.
Yep.
That's the way I see when I see Ladyville highlights. Because without the donors and volunteers and business people who inject themselves into this foundation, this foundation would not have been this foundation. And God, who gave everybody the, the little blessing that they could share, and us as the messenger.
Yeah, and
So-
I always tell people, we do funeral announcements for free. When people ask, you know how much the wallet we have find since last year, Fiona?
Yeah.
You know how much people wallet we find? Just through this program, Ladyville Highlights. You know how much car key people get back when they last in car key and they say, please tell me, put it up so I can find my car key. Quick time somebody say, yes, I will find a car key, and then give back the car key. Do I charge for those services? No. Free, free, free. Alright? There are people who have their least small business who need advertisement to grow and expand their customer base. They say, Mr. Mags, I go and leave barbecue business, you don't mind highlight it and big it up for me. All I say, send me the information, I will put it out for you. And we put it out there and we advertise people business for free. There are other media pages who charge anything. Charge to advertise your business. They charge to advertise any kind of announcement. They charge to advertise that announcement. The only entity that offers it free of cost is Ladyville Highlights. Why we do it? We do it to help people. Because at the end of the day, everything is not about money. Alright? You have to go back to the roots.
Yes, Miss Alice. Miss Alice said she loved the analogy of the circle.
Everything
Yes,
is
it's a
not
circle.
about money. Alright?
The circle, outside the outer layer of the circle is you, the donors, both myself and Albert, and God. The inside of the circle is all those people that we help, from medical, grocery,
Educational.
those are the persons inside of that circle. And most times, well, of late what we're seeing is when those people within the circle gets to where they need to get, they step out and become a part of the line, and they hold hands with us and help us to help others as well.
Yep.
So that's why I use the analogy of the circle, because the circle is never ending. It's continuous and it don't have sides. It's just a circle.
Yep.
So nobody want to win this gift. I can trust nobody want to win your gift, boy.
What time is it right now? 10:44. Hi, Fiona. Alright, so if you have any comment, any question, feel free to type in your question and we'll do our best to answer your question. You can call, or you can call and just say, hey, what do you love best about Ladyville Highlights? Call and tell us what do you love best about Ladyville Highlights. Hey, just share, give us your honest opinion. Alright? We are here, we are open for suggestions, we are open for your critiques. Call us 623 or text it at 623 or on the Facebook, text it live.
Why can they try and think?
Is it?
No, really.
Alright, can the kids say what's up now?
Yeah, what they happen? Call Auntie Fiona Messenger, Fiona Magdalena. Call the messenger. I figure your messenger to work though. Now what?
Alright, and guys, I want to tell you, Maria starts a new job. She's now working at Brooklyn and Cali on Daly Street. Alright, so if you want to see Maria in person and speak to her, support the store. Alright, support the store. Go to Brooklyn and Cali. It's a boutique, Belizean owned, Belizean operated, Belizean employees. Brooklyn and Cali in front of Tony's store, right?
Yes.
In front of Tony's store.
On Daly Street.
Maria is working there. Maria is one of our biggest success stories ever that we have showed on Ladyville Highlights. Her story went viral in Belize, around the world, in the Caribbean. Her story went big, big, big. She's back. She's healthy. She's good. And if you want to say a hi to Maria, you can visit her right at Brooklyn and Cali. That's where she's working now. All right. Big up Maria. And so we just received one encouraging poem. It says, fly butterfly, way up in the sky. Fly butterfly, spread your wings wide. Fly butterfly to where God is taking you. Fly butterfly to do God's will. Fly butterfly, way up in the sky. Fly butterfly, spread your wings wide. Fly butterfly where God is taking you to fly to do God's will. Mr. Albert and Auntie Fiona, God got you both. Go ahead and fly. Doesn't matter what anyone have to say. You're doing God's will. God bless you. I love you guys. I miss you all too. Dolores Sego. Thank you, Dolores. Appreciate that little poem there. Nice poem. Alright, any comment you guys want to make, feel free to do so. Alright, we'll be reading and watching and responding to your comments or your questions you might have. Alright, feel free to do so. Also, please bear in mind that we have been receiving requests from all over the country, I believe. Alright, people with different needs. One of the main concerns is that we have a lot of people with cancer. A lot of Belizeans with cancer. Alright, guys, the only way to stamp out cancer is we need to tone it down with the things that we need to eat. The unhealthy food. Yeah. Alright, the unhealthy food. Even myself, I try my best to try, practice healthy eating. And that's why I go to Vegan Bites. Our friend at BTL Park. Big up Vegan Bites. Every so often we try to eat something healthy from them because we can't eat unhealthy, otherwise we will be a victim of circumstances with bad health. True. And when you don't got good health, you cost up some serious money. Alright, we see a lot of people who just can't get better or they ain't got the funds to get proper medical treatment.
You mentioned a thing today, you say, why that always mostly the poor people.
Yeah, and that's true. Because today we went to look for what's his name again now? The 8-year-old boy, little boy who has cancer, and his auntie say he did at hospital. Alright? I mean, 8 years old and they take liquid cancer. It's rough.
Yeah, but they live a life here.
It's rough. You're 8 years old and got cancer. It's rough.
And he was so old?
He's 7. He's 7. It's either 7 or 8 or 6. No, not 6. 7 or 8. But when the daddy say, he said sometimes he leave by watching the play and can't go play because he can't go play amongst them. He system weak. He can't go play in the sun. You can't in the yard with the other children then because his system weak. But it is what it is. It's so unfortunate that when cancer do hit, that all the time that the people that have nothing, cancer slam down. Sad, man. So guys, be careful what we eat, man. What we eat. Alright? Go back to healthy eating, go back to a food from the earth. Alright? Healthy. Bible says that the food that God has provided for us as human beings, His creation is grain, fruits, seeds, and nuts, vegetables. Alright, but we don't want that. We want the rich food. We want the steak. Yes, pork. lobster. Same thing they carry that with grave. Alright, so watch it. Huh? Lobster, shrimp, steak sauce.
I don't like that.
Yes, all the thing that sickening people let them know. So people line up front of the China man. Steak sauce, you 2 steak sauce. Clog up your arteries. Yes, the thing of good. Nice, but you know good. Alright. Somebody said, but we need to go back to the natural things. Dolores said, go back to the natural things of the earth. Definitely, I agree that cancer is no joke. All to the young and old children. It doesn't matter. Cancer does not discriminate.
True.
You don't discriminate at all, Papa. Alright? So well said, Miss Diego. Alright, what time is it now? What time is it now?
You like to touch this thing, then the thing
What the time? What the time?
Or somebody message.
Alright, read the message. Check it out.
Or if I want to message it for WhatsApp, I just can't read it out. Just have to message me.
Hey, big up Mark Vernon and Mr. Snapper. Austin Gabriel, aka Snapper. Alright, my friends. Mark was here in Belize, and then I went to meet with Mr. Snapper, who now lives in Lardswang. Mr. Gabriel, big up guys. Appreciate you guys. Mr. Snapper. I asked the man why they call Lou Snapper. The man say,
conversation.
In the early days, he used to send out snapper fish to the States.
Oh, for me?
Yeah. The man said he used to send out fish to the States back in the early days, and so they call her snapper. Because they want coffee, that's how I stick with and they had to wait a little bit. Enjoy it if you want. Alright, it's 10:53, almost 11 o'clock. Feel free to call us. Alright, so we have a comment here from one of our friends in Chicago. It says, I think when we send in money from the States, we should all send an extra $15 for Ladyville highlights, 15 US for Ladyville highlights, and that will be towards operating costs. Alright, Sheena Carr Williams says it's almost 1 a.m. What state today, Sheena? Sheena? Alright, overhead operation costs perhaps at 25% to money sent. Alright, I agree that because many times I go in my own pocket to put gas, move on people, or to get things done,
even only gas, but then we
or
have
buy
to,
food
if
for
the
the people.
if the people in corner have kids, we can't left them like that. We have to feed them.
You feed them.
We have to feed them.
Yeah.
We can't left them like that and make them
Like I
eat.
said, when
regardless of if they get or not get, we have to make sure we
when God brought this
give
thing
them,
to us,
so.
to myself, He says you will see how much people I will bless through you.
That's the reason I was not. I honestly I spoke about the payment for the tooth incident. I wasn't upset. The only thing is, I believe she should have asked ahead of time. That's my only thing. Other than that, we always assist people, whether or not they get donations and we have it, we try to assist. But we don't like people put it on the spot. That was the only reason why I brought that up.
Not
put it on the spot. Yeah.
The teeth incident?
Yeah, not put it on the spot. Give me the opportunity because say, come, we'll help you. You understand me? But don't just go and do your thing and then expect that like you force it for me. That like you force it for me, you don't know what are my obligations, you don't know. But we don't mind help people. We don't mind. As we always do it. And sometimes we have to do it.
Yeah.
So gas in a Belize, you look to pay $14 and change a gallon. Yes. Expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Come on, everybody, let's give God this worship. If you know He's awesome, come on, stand on your feet, everybody. If you know He's awesome.
All right, so what time is it now?
You're in all of His goodness. You're in all
Word
of
of wisdom to the donors.
You're in all
Read
His
it.
provision.
Word of wisdom to donors
He's
in
great,
the
He's
US.
greatly to be
When
praised.
using Western Union, note the charges and use the least costly deducted from your bank account rather than a credit or debit card.
Come on, say, my God is awesome.
Get it?
Come on, say, He can move mountains.
All right, let's wrap up then. So almost 11 o'clock.
Michelle said if you see her message and take it into consideration, let me see.
Come on, heals me when I'm broken. Strength where I've been weakened. Forever He'll reign. Come on, you got it. My God is awesome. Come on, say, He can move mountains. Keep me in the valley. Hide me from the rain. Has He ever covered you? Come on, my God is awesome.
We've got the first one.
Heals me when I'm broken.
Alright, Rochelle, I don't see a message yet, but I guess after this then I'll have to go and check her message. Cost range from $9 direct from bank account to $14. Guess which one I use? You use the 9, Miss Alice.
Come on, if you know He's been good, you testify. Somebody ought to lift your voice. He's awesome. Come on. My God. Verse 2. Savior of the whole world.
I was right. Miss Alice
Give
said,
us
yup.
salvation.
I told her she used the 9 from the life.
I'm healed. Yeah. My God is awesome. Listen,
All right, let's wrap up then.
today I am forgiven.
Nobody want to give.
His grace
I guess
is
nobody want to give.
Final
tonight.
comments.
Somebody ought to praise His holy name. Come on, you say, my God.
Right. They don't want to sing. They don't want to answer the question.
Wrap up. Time to wrap up.
Awesome.
Time to wrap up.
Awesome. My God. Come on, look back over
All right,
your life
final comments, Fiona.
and see
I
what the
will
Lord has brought
always
you from.
end up by saying thank you to all donors, to all volunteers, even if the words are prayers, words of wisdom. Thank you so much. I will always say thank you because you guys are Ladyville highlights.
All right, for me, I want to say thanks to, first of all, to the Most High God for the inspiration of this program called Ladyville Highlights. And without Him, nothing that has been happening would have happened. All those people who have been blessed and received blessing and who are probably still alive because of this program, to God we give the glory, to God we give our praise. I take no credit for what's happened on this program. Fiona takes no credit for what happened on this program. We do it because we feel honored to be in the service of doing God's work and bringing a smile on people's faces. All right, so we give God thanks. We thanks secondly to every donor at home and abroad, local Belizeans, foreigners who come and make Belize their home. Our good friend Mr. Kenny, we have Franz, he's a Mennonite. We are receiving blessings from every nationality of ethnicity. We have received donations from born Americans who have never been to Belize but who have been watching us, and through us we have seen Americans coming to Belize. As a matter of fact, this September, we will be having at least 20 to 25 Americans coming to Belize for the first time.
Yeah.
For the first time. And we will be their chaperone because they'll be here for the September celebrations. They asked us when would be a good time for us to come and enjoy the festive season in Belize, and we tell them September celebrations. Imagine Americans who have never been to Belize, they come and then they want to participate in the Carnival Road March.
Yes, and
so we are also seeking
they
out.
wanted to indulge themselves in the Garifuna culture because they want to know more about the culture and learn more about Belize.
So all of this is possible because of this program called Ladyville Highlights. We are not just promoting
they'll be
helping
part
people.
of our humanitarian movement.
Then they will become
September
to give
as well.
back because they'll do a big give back when they are here. Alright?
Yes.
So we are also nationally promoting Belize on the world scene. And then my friend in Ladyville said, "Bye, so you are the only man. We take Ladyville and make Ladyville get the name Ladyville. They're all over the world now."
Yeah.
Did I have that in mind? No. I was just obeying the voice that says, do this. You will call it Ladyville Highlights. You will help all the poor people. You will see how much people are blessed through you. And you will also see how much I bless you. If God can speak to me and give me that, God is willing to speak to anybody out there. I'm not special than anybody else. I read my Bible. The same Bible I read, I read. I ain't no different from nobody else, but I listen. We need to lower the TV, take off Netflix, and we need to privately go in our corner, in our room, by our bedside, and listen. And listen, and we will hear his voice speak to us. You see how some people go to church and the pastor say, "And the Lord said, and God." And that's how he talk. Because when they talk to me, they want to shout out at me. The still, small voice, calm, and I show the voice is so comforting, you can't even tell if I'm a man voice or a female voice. But it holds your attention when it speaks to you. God wants to speak to you. God wants to speak to everybody. But we have to find time to listen. Allow him to penetrate through the TV. Allow him to make your whatever happen wrong, you block it out. And you will hear the other voice talk to you. You want to talk to him? He's willing to talk to us. I want to end off with one story. Last year when I had COVID, I experienced what I don't know how much people can believe this, but I had a serious experience. And I'm glad for you know it's here because it's an experience I've never ever witnessed experience until when I had COVID. I had fever for how many days, do you know?
4.
4 days straight. Fever, night and day. So it was the 4th day I had the experience, right?
The 5th day, beginning of the 5th.
No, with the experience in a
The
city.
5th day,
Alright, so the 5th day of this COVID
the afternoon.
fever, the afternoon, I lay down at this same couch as up over there. I lay down at this couch here. And
After I tell you, come lay down out here.
yeah, cause
I'm in a bed too much.
I'm in a bed, so she said, "Come out here, come lay down." I come out here and I come lay down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real. This is not no makeup thing. This is not no story. This is not no fun and laughter. This is real. What I experienced will never come out of my memory. I felt myself get thirsty. And I tell my foot, I said, "Well, I can get up and go drink some water." The kitchen there right over there. In your mind, you tell your foot to get up, go get some water, your body to get up, get the water. But the body not move. And so I realized what the way going on. And like that, pop, like the snap of a finger. I find myself to stand up, but at the bunks. Like I can't stand up still at the bunks. At the bunks.
Everything disappeared.
And so I look down and say, where going on my foot? Why are the bunks up? Like I stand up on water or something. When I look down, I say my body, I say myself, and then when they come way down to the foot, and I see no foot. What? So curiosity get up now, where my foot there? Then I look around the house. That's the scary part though. When I look around the house, everything was pitch dark. The darkest and the darkest and the darkest you ever think about. That was how dark it was dark. Everything was pitch dark. And then, you see a window here, because there's a window here. When I looked at the window, I saw a light straight out of the sky. Now, beam a light straight out of the sky. Beam down upon me. And I watched the light. I look back and I see the darkness. My heart started beat. I said, oh my goodness. That light them means the time to go home. I ain't not ready to go home. So what I did, so people said, let me go ahead. I look up and watch the light. I said, but I ain't not ready to go home. With all my strength I could find in me, I muster within me and I say, Fiona! And I scream and holler for Fiona. You know the darkness now, you know, and I watch the light. Fiona! But how much time here?
3 times.
About 3 times, right? And exactly about 3 times I highlight. Now, some people say, oh, they made a hallucinate. If I made a hallucinate, how come she hear me? How come she hear me? Tell them where you hear.
I'm scared they have after me. But when I look at you, I say, but you dey sleep. And I remember my mama saying, when people they holler for you out there and you not see nobody out there even people. Because sometimes I go say holler for you, but then I hear it a second time. But
And I dey holler.
I look on here and I say, but he dey sleep.
And that the hold on, and that because when I see myself, you know, I see myself on the chair, and I say, oh Jesus, I look like I'm
The
dead.
second time when I hear it, I come to the chair and I peek through the window, and I don't see nobody. So the third time when I hear it, I say, but it's so close. So I look down for you and I go to hear you, to tell you. Guess what happened to me? I hear people they holler for me, but I know they say that who.
So you what you do?
I wake you to tell you that, and when you wake up, you holler, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for what?
So when she wake me again like the snap of a finger, pop, quick thing, I come back to. And when I come back to, I say thank you, 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 thank you. And she said thank you for what? I tell her, Fiona, I see the light. I see the light.
So you holler for me.
And I never ready to go.
So I holler for you.
So I holler for you with all of my strength I could find.
Oh my goodness.
I holler for you. So when people say they hear somebody that holler for their voice, that they hear somebody that holler for
They
them,
are.
boy,
That's somebody.
that's somebody that holler for you, yes?
Yeah, see it then.
The guan I be going. The guan I be going. So, what does that experience does for me? It does 2 things. The first thing is that I personally take it that if that time should come again, God is saying, look forward to see that light. Thank God I don't see no fire. Thank God I don't see no flames. I don't see no fire. I don't see no, yes man, I don't see no devil. I saw the light. There's a song that says, I saw the light. I literally saw the light. No more darkness. Yes, I saw the light. But number two, it also shows me the connection and the compatibility and the soul connection between me and my wife. If we weren't so connected, I don't think he might hear me. And if we weren't so in tune with each other, you may hear me. And Brother Albert was just a good guy, a happy guy, that glory lad. But I shouted, she heard me. And that's why scientists and everybody could say what they want, and who wants to say, I have experienced it myself. And there is no way on God's earth she could hear somebody hallucination. You literally hear me holler for you, right? But I'm out not the move. But in my spirit, far I shout. I never ready to go. I wanted to stay and continue this wonderful work of doing God's work. So, did I have an out-of-body experience? Me don't know what I want to call it. But I know I never see my foot. And I can't walk steady because the bunk's wrong. And the bunk's wrong. And when I look around, this world is a dark world. This world is a dark world. I'm going to close by. Thanks to COVID, I get an experience. Don't want to again in a hurry.
And I'm even positive.
Don't want to again in a hurry. So,
Tell them what declaring things with your mouth.
yeah.
You have to be careful what you declare with your mouth.
You see, there is power in the word and in the tongue. Alright? The Bible says the tongue is powerful. Be careful what to say. Because sometimes the things you say you bring upon yourself. Or you bring it into existence.
And you say this because...
And I say that because you tell yourself, what if me positive and you negative and so said so done, that's exactly what happened.
But he had all the symptoms.
I had all the symptoms.
Nothing. I took care of him as a matter of fact.
God knows why we have to do the Lord's work. So, with that, guys, I say good night. Thanks you for tuning in. Next week, Saturday night, stay safe as usual. I will ask first to pray for us so that we can be able to continue this work, to bless others. And there are many other people out there who might be suffering, who might need our service and our help. Please put your pride and shame aside. Don't be afraid to call us. And if you call and we not respond, still call, still send a message, because sometimes you're on call with other people or we might forget. But it's not intentional. It's not intentional. So don't give up. Alright? Good night. God bless.
Good night.
Chosen generation, we are called to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation, we're called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, for I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am.
Good night, guys.